Why does it take someone like us or myself at 2 Investigates to uncover this issue that you're saying, I got to look at this?
It shouldn't take that. It really.
It is a costly practice that might not have come to light if the 2 Investigates team wasn't paying attention while covering trash troubles in the 5th Ward. The city of Houston renting vehicles for its workers for months at a time. It's been costing taxpayers millions of dollars. The price tag for putting workers in rental vehicles to conduct city business was so startling, both the mayor and the new head of Public Works have already promised to change how the department does things even before our investigation airs. Mario Diaz shows us how it all unfolded.
Why in the heck are we renting vehicles at a cost that doesn't make sense?
Good question, but it's happening. The city of Houston's Department of Public Works relying on rental vehicles daily.
How long has it been in the shop? Too long.
You heard the man. He's a Public Works employee, frustrated with city vehicle repairs lasting longer than expected. He told us back in April he's been in his temporary ride for nearly 6 months.
I want to say back in Thanksgiving.
2 Investigates discovered the practice of Public Works using rental vehicles on the streets of the 5th Ward. Look closely at this pickup with a City of Houston seal on its door. Right beneath it, a logo for Herc Rentals. And if you're a Houstonian watching this, guess what? You're paying for it.
It's, again, an example of City of Houston not having the best practices.
We had more questions, so we sent a public information request, and Public Works sent back data dating back to 2021. Rentals included sedans, midsize SUVs, pickups, even minivans. More than 250 and counting. Herc and Enterprise, by far the most used rental agencies. After Mayor John Whitmire expressed his frustration, we sat down with the top man at Public Works, Randy Mackay.
I think that the mayor's got an excellent point, but I think context also matters. It's important to understand the totality of it. I don't know every single instance of every vehicle that we've got going on, but you're right. We need to know that. We need to take a real close look at all of our operations, top to bottom.
The data obtained by 2 Investigates shows that after a slight decrease from 2021 to 2022, the number of vehicles rented by Public Works jumped in 2023 to 55 and increased again to 75 last year, with 2025 on pace to surpass even that.
It's definitely on an upward trend, right? It's on an upward trend.
It's a trend that goes back to former Mayor Sylvester Turner's time in office and has only continued under Mayor Whitmire, who was unaware of the practice until 2 Investigates brought it to his attention.
I'll be honest with you, this was not an issue until you walked in here and asked me about it.
But the question is, why did Houston Public Works start spending taxpayer dollars on vehicle rentals in the first place?
We have a lot of vehicles that have yet to be delivered, right? The question is do we want to have folks sitting here doing nothing, or do we want to get them out there getting the work of the city done? And we've got to have transportation for them to do that.
As the director of Public Works, do you know how much we've been spending on rentals?
No, I don't know that.
Ultimately, Public Works sent us their numbers, showing they've spent more than $5 million on rentals since 2021. The department also acknowledging that's only about half of the $10.4 million that was budgeted.
We'll go look at procurement. Who got the damn contract?
One certainty for Mayor Whitmire, what 2 Investigates uncovered in the 5th Ward will force the city to change its ways when it comes to rentals.
I guess I'm here to tell you today, your reporting is going to bring about a change in practices.
Mario Diaz, KPRC 2 News.